Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's been a little minute. I ain't see y'all since last year. I ain't see you since last year. You feel me? We're now in 2026, air quotes, right? For those of y'all who know, y'all know. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here real quick, give y'all some encouragement. I'm talking about my last couple of days. I'm coming into this quote unquote new year. So yeah, straight up, I've been fasting, guys. I've been fasting on top of doing my retention, and I messed up a few times prior to posting my first video. What I'm saying, with engaging in intercourse and releasing and things of that nature, and messing up the streak I had. But I'm back on track, so that's all that matters right now. I'm probably like I did like a fast for 7 days, a liquid fast, you know what I'm saying? And I did a parasitic detox on that fast during that time. So if y'all want to know how to do that, feel free to, I'm going to actually post the video up here, so you don't even got to ask. But to be on the lookout for that. But straight up, during that time, I was also doing my retention. And honestly, once I got off the fast, the desire to engage in intercourse or any type of, fapping and things like that has regressed tremendously. You know what I'm saying? I think the fact that I was so disciplined on it, because I did 7 days, that's a whole week of fasting, nothing but liquids. If I got extremely hungry and weak, I'd do like an apple or a pineapple, but I wouldn't go crazy. So primarily it was just fruits. And what is this person doing? Like, I'm confused. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Are you like, what are we doing, bro? Come on. My bad, y'all. I see somebody at the light and it look like they just sitting there. So yeah, I think this year I want to challenge you guys. I want to challenge you guys. It's the new year. I pretty much came up here to not only give you my experience the last couple of days, but tell you I want to challenge y'all for the year of 2026 to actually tap in and lock in on this retention for real. Yeah, I'm talking to the people who, like myself, from time to time has streaked for a couple days and then fell off, or a month or two and fell off. Like I need y'all to really lock in for this year, because that is a goal of mine. You know what I'm saying? To go into this whole year of 2026 without any type of regression, without any type of relapse. And when I say relapse, I understand there are things that can happen, such as wet dreams and, but outside of a natural occurrence, nothing. I want nothing to stop me in this new year going into retaining. And I think that's beneficial for y'all too, because you literally are starting the year off on a clean slate. Everything that happened last year, forget about it. Like, don't even worry about it. That happened. It was what it was. It is what it is. And now we moving on. So I want y'all to actually be on this journey with me. And this is the perfect time. I don't care if you just fapped 20 minutes ago before you turn this video on and you started watching this. Now it's time to lock in. You know what I'm saying? If it was ever a time to lock in, it's now. And I get it. Like, for some of y'all hearing this, y'all getting this information, and y'all still know in the back of y'all head that y'all gonna turn this video off and go fap and go goon and go beat off. Like, you could still get something out of this message, which is why you watching, because deep down you really want to change, right? It's just a matter of your priorities and just being aware and then executing. You know what I'm saying? And a little bit more goes into that, as far as, because they say a idle mind is the devil's playground. So that pretty much means if you got a abundance of time on your hand and you're not doing anything constructive with it, guess what happens? You're gonna end up doing something probably stupid. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna get bad ideas. Essentially, that's what that means. And for us, that means fapping. And we you're trying to refrain from that. So you got to get you some hobbies, get you things you like to do, and get you a sequence of things you'll do when that urge comes. You know, some people say do push-ups, some people say go take a cold shower. But let's be real, a lot of y'all aren't going to do things like that. So it has to be something more practical. Like, I don't care if you got to write a poem to yourself or have a list in your phone of the last time you fapped, how you felt like shit, how you felt like crap, like you was disappointed in yourself and you was upset that you broke your streak. Like, write it down when you at your lowest of your low after you fap. Write that joint down. That way, the next time you feel like, yeah, I wanna go in here and relapse, you could read that joint and be like, yo, all right, I'm reading this and I remember last time. These words are gonna touch me. Like, these words bring me back to how I felt when I released and my balls was empty and I had no test and I couldn't look people in the eye and I was shy and timid, or, you know, I was not confident, or, you know, whatever comes with when you releasing on your journey. You was too tired. You ain't have no energy. You wasn't making your lifts in the gym because you wasn't as strong. You might not have even been going to the gym. You wasn't attracting any female attention. People looked right past you. People looked right through you, right by you, right? All of that, write that down. That way, when that feeling comes and you like, damn, I wanna turn on the hub. You remember, you read that letter, you like, nah, I ain't gonna do it, bro. I felt like shit. I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to come up here, touch base with y'all, and challenge y'all for the year of 2026, quote unquote, to actually make a change, bro. Make a change, because honestly, from my personal experience, I'm not as young as I might look to some of y'all, but to my personal experience, right? You are not going to be, you're either going to stay stagnant in life or not reach the level of success you could reach if you just chilled for a minute. Not even chill for a minute. If you just change the habit of jacking off. Like, and this is how I know that it's a terrible habit, because when I'm fasting and I'm not eating, I see how much time is spent eating food, looking for food, searching up what I'm finna eat next, order the food, pick the food up, bring it home, sit down, put on a movie, eat the food, and like all of that takes time out your day. And it seems like a short amount of time. Some people could scarf their food down in 30 minutes, but it's not just the eating part, it's the preparation, it's the getting it, it's the making the food. Like, so when I'm fasting and I stop eating and my food, well, my the fruits are already prepared, I'm liquid fasting, so I don't have to really sit down and take time out of my day to prepare this food. I realized how much time I gained back. I had mad freaking time that I was like, yo, I'll come home after work, and because I'm not eating, I'm like, I gotta do something. I have to be productive, because normally after you eat, you might get the itis. You might want to go lay down. You're not as productive. You get distracted. You lower your frequency. But now, shoot, my energy's high. I got an abundance of energy. I haven't ate anything. My body does not have to divert energy to digesting my food. So now I got an abundance of time and the energy. What am I about to do? And that's the time you use to create, right? Go work out. Go do something constructive. Hey, go pick up a different language. Do something you've always wanted to do. Like, just start it. I know sometimes you don't know where to start, but just start. You know? And when you retaining, you're going to realize I got the willpower to do it will be there. It will absolutely be there. Because it's only two ways it's going to go. It's either going to come out of you in the form of semen, and you're going to release that energy and be pissed off that you did, or feel guilty that you did, or it's going to come out through it's gonna transmute and come out in a different way, right? And usually that's going to be in some type of creation. So that's all I came up here to say to y'all, man. I hope I ain't go too much all over the place for y'all, but y'all understand what I was getting at. You know, for the people who this is for, they're gonna understand. It's gonna resonate with them. For those of y'all who, you know, might not have reached that level yet, your time will come, you know, and it might not be me who sparks that thought in your mind or that readiness. It may be somebody else saying something the same way, just totally different. But anyway, fellas, I'm gonna be more consistent this year on posting regarding semen retention. If any of my fellas out there have ever struggled with ED at any point in their life, because when you're watching excessive explicit content and you gooning all the time and you jacking off, when it's time to get with a lady, it will come back to bite you in the ass. I'm telling you. And this is coming from a dude who is a fit person for the majority of his life. But best believe, when I was watching explicit content, that shit caught up with me when it was time to, you know, do and lay down with a female. You dig what I'm saying? With a girl, with a woman. Like, it's shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it caught up with me. And it wasn't a good feeling to have. But I already know how to bounce back from that, and one of the ways is simply just refraining from gooning, refraining from fapping off, refraining from watching porn. That's the main thing. But if you want, and I'll make videos on this going forward in the future, if you want herbs you could take, natural foods, remedies that are going to make your manhood, you feel me, reach its maximum potential, trust me, I got you. I've done it all, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, not to get too much off topic, but I know with some of you guys, y'all probably not waking up with morning wood. So I want y'all to continue, and I know some of you guys are young. Most of you guys are young. I want you to continue to be young and vibrant and be able to wake up with that morning wood, because that's your vitality as a young man. And if you jacking off and beating off all the time, you're not gonna have that. You're gonna wake up to a soft woody. You're gonna try to, you know, get with a lady, and your manhood is not as strong as it could be. It's strong for a little bit, then you try to penetrate and it dies on you, and you sitting there looking stupid. And you feel me? As a man, we all know that's one of the most embarrassing kind of things you could experience. So yeah, if y'all want that, let me know. You know what I'm saying? And I'll make more videos on that and how to bounce back. But like I said, I didn't want to make this too long. I just chat y'all ear off for about 15 minutes. I'm about home now. But yeah, man, like I said, 2026, I'm gonna be posting a lot more, be getting into a lot more the semen retention content and getting y'all boys on track. But not just with this, with y'all fitness, with y'all life all around, man. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm gonna post again within another day or two. You know what I'm saying? I only like to get up here when I have something of value to say, but I think it's beneficial if I probably get up here and just keep drilling some of the previous points into y'all heads and expunge upon those and go into detail. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'll be helpful for a lot of you guys. But like I said, I'm here, so we gonna chop it up later, man. I appreciate y'all stopping through. If you made it to the end of this video, use a real one. You might as well subscribe, because we basically brothers at this point. And you know, until next time, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Be on the lookout. Yo, stay strong, man. Stay up. Peace.